I like to call this my villain origin story. Okay, but seriously, when I started JD Bath Co, I was pissed. Bomb AF Bath was the very first product that I ever made for JD Bath Co. This is actually from the first batch of bath bombs that I made. I always keep this just to remind me like why I started this mission, why I started this company. I started JD Bath Co because I was suffering with chronic yeast infections. And it had been going on for more than a year. It was about 2 years in total that I was going through this. When I say chronic, I mean like one or more a month. So if you know anything about the treatment plan for yeast infection, you know that it usually takes like 10 to 14 days of medicine, which is disgusting, to try to clear it up. So it was just over and over and over and over. I'm just having a ton of problems. So of course, what did I do? Well, I go see OBGYN. Hey, like, I'm having a problem, like, help me. What I realized very quickly was that none of the OBGYNs were actually going to help me. I saw 3 or 4 OBGYNs in total, which was also crazy expensive, right? Because it's a specialty price to go see those doctors. For them to basically tell me, chin up, buttercup, this is just your life now. This is just how your life is. And the only other recommendation I was getting other than to just tough it out was that I couldn't take baths. And I just had this feeling that that was not like good advice. So while I was growing up, I was always sensitive. I always had super sensitive skin and parts. So I've never been able to have like mass market bath anything in the tub with me. I've always had to have like specialty laundry detergent. Like I always had really, really sensitive skin and parts that needed specialty care. So I did take a lot of baths. I've always taken a lot of baths my entire life. But at this time in my life, I'm not putting anything in the tub. I'm, doing all of the effective things I'm supposed to be doing. I'm actually someone who changes their underwear multiple times a day, who only wears cotton underwear. Like I have a very specific regimen because like I've had sensitive parts my whole life. Like I know how to manage them. So when I was in the OBGYNs and like nobody was helping me, I was so angry that no one was listening to me that I actually just went on like this rage-filled mission to create a bath soak. And I just had it in my mind that if we can swim in lakes and we can like be okay, then there has to be a way to create some sort of a bath soak that doesn't cause a bunch of vaginal irritation for us, right? Like these are obvious things. As I started doing more and more research into the bath products that we're given and why they cause infection, the crux of the issue was really that most bath bombs contain dyes, fragrance, and glitter and like other erroneous things that we just should not have like near our private parts, right? So I think the glitter one is kind of obvious. Like it's not a great body party for your V if glitter is involved. But the other piece of it too is dyes. So the dye that's going to make like the color of most all products, actually not just bath care, but also skincare, can be incredibly irritating. And then 2, it's perfume. So you find a lot of bath companies, what they're doing is they're actually putting like perfume, like cheap perfume that you would dab on your wrist or something. That's the scents that are in the bath soaks. So I'm like, oh my gosh, this is why these are so irritating. Like this is why this is doing this. Like there's a better way to do this. So that's how Bomb AF was really born, is because I knew we needed a really clean bath experience where we could still have a really luxury, gorgeous, like soothing experience in the tub that doesn't leave us with something bad afterwards. So everything in here is designed to be near your sensitive parts because when you're in the tub, you're giving your sensitive parts to whatever is soaking in that bath. We make everything with organic oils, and then the ingredients that are in here are actually made to not only keep your pH balanced, but to help you be like wetter and more supple for after you get out of the tub, which can be great for menopause. It can also be great for right after your period. And so that's how we got here. Like this is the villain origin story for like the best bath soak I've ever bathed in, and my standards are incredibly high. Now fast forward, I've had JD Bath Co for 5 years, and now we have an entire line of skincare products that come with the same cleanliness guarantee as our bath soak. Because the other thing that I started realizing, So remember I was telling you I have really sensitive skin. I also have eczema, I have psoriasis, and I have adult acne. So I just have like the trio of things going on with my skin. My skin is very easy to irritate. Well, as I'm researching and like I ended up hiring a skincare chemist and really diving into where skin irritation comes from, the thing that I realized was that the fragrance and perfume and the dyes have a lot to do with our skin irritation across the board. So every single JD Bathco product is fragrance free, it's dye free, organic, vegan, cruelty free, and then in addition to that, we're really particular about the kind of preservatives that we put in our products, because when you spend as much time and money and research and effort as I do into making these products are amazing, you're going to go the extra mile to make sure that the preservatives are also amazing and not causing skin irritation. Look, I know you have a lot of options when it comes to who to shop with for skincare, but I think you should shop with JD Bathco. I think you should shop with me, because I'm not just a CEO out here selling crap to you for money. I'm in this game because it matters to me. I'm in this game because your health, because our vaginal health, our vulva health, having good products that does good things for our skin, that really matters to me. I use these products, my parents use these products, my friends use these products. And not only that, but JD Bathco actually has a 63% return customer rate, which means that when people come into the JD Bathco family and they start using our products, they stay. And I like to think that they stay because I always go the extra mile to make sure that our products are super clean, super effective, and that the luxury experience that you get from an organic product is like very top tier here. Click the link in the bio to learn a little bit more about JD Bathco. You can also always contact me, Jasmine Duke, founder